What is up, everybody? Welcome back to MLB Action right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. Today we are playing game number 6 of our season. Today is opening day, so happy opening day to everybody. If you're enjoying the baseball on the TV, now you can enjoy the baseball on the TV on the internet via streams and such. Yeah, today is it's happening. Today is opening day for most teams except for, I guess, the Yankees and the Red Sox. That got postponed. The Mariners and the Twins, they got postponed, but the Mariners had a day off. Mariners and Twins had a day off tomorrow either way, so it doesn't really matter because of inclement weather in the area. But, yeah, got some scores here to look at early. Cardinals up on the Cubs in the bottom of the first, 1-0. Cubs over the Brewers, top 7, 3-1. And Guardians at the Royals, that one is tied with no score in the third, top of the third. So I won't be like keeping track of those, but thought I'd let you know. Today is April 7th. Welcome on in. Again, my name is Sean. We are playing the entire 162 games, and fingers crossed the playoffs right here in MLB The Show. Every day at 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to see more, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. You get one at 6 a.m. You get a random gameplay video. Then you get a baseball video at 7 p.m. unless the Mariners are off, in which case, nothing. You just sit there and twiddle your thumbs and wait until the next day. Today, the Mariners are 2-3. We have lost 3 in a row after winning our first 2. This is not unfamiliar territory. That's a double negative. This is familiar territory, unfortunately, for the Mariners. We won our first 2 games against San Francisco last season. Really fell down low. I think at one point we're like 4-13 or 2-12 or something like that. It was really bad. Hopefully we don't slip that far below. Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay relaxed. I got some water. I got some dew. I got the green shirt on. I think the difference might be that I'm not wearing a hat. I wore a hat for the first 2 games. Following 3 games, no hat. Is that the curse? Who knows? Yesterday's game was not great. Lost to the Angels 5-1. So we take a look at the calendar here. Only a couple more games to go. We will be on schedule on the 9th, and that is looking pretty good to actually follow through on that goal. You can see there a win against Detroit, and you got the win against Detroit here in the lower part, the final day of March. Then 2 bad losses to the Detroit Tigers to finish out that series. Another bad loss to the Angels. Last couple of games have been majorly pitching problems. Circle changes, 12-6 curves. Those have given me some issues. I've been leaving some hangers up there. They've been getting punished. Probably should have lost yesterday's game a little bit worse because I left a few more pitches up in the zone that should have been punished, but they were the first pitch in the at-bat, so they kind of just took the strike. But I don't know. The Detroit loss, the final Detroit loss, pretty brutal in extra innings. Fought all the way back to tie the game and then kind of threw it away there at the end. Let's regroup, take a moment, and get set here for the game against the Angels. There's a look at your standings. We're a game and a half behind. We are tied with the Angels and the Rangers at 2-3. The Athletics 3-2 and the Astros 3-1. Not really super relevant at the moment, but hey, maybe you care. Maybe you're very into it. So there you go. We'll go with the home white. That's fine. Also, I had mentioned something about City Connect jerseys a couple of days ago. They are really dumb. The City jerseys or the City Connect jerseys are available in Diamond Dynasty, like a thing you have to like go and win. They're not just like available in the game, so that sucks. This lineup, not great. It's a little different in the regular game. I should probably go in and tweak it, bring some people up, like your Kellenics, your Rodriguez's, and send some people down. Perhaps Alberto Rodriguez. He's not very highly rated. He has good speed. Fraley isn't even on the team. So it's kind of a weird lineup if you're looking at it and you're like, why is this way? It's because I picked the rosters that were like initially available, but apparently they weren't updated enough. It's a very weird situation. We are facing a right-handed pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. We have a couple of lefties right there at the top. I want Kyle Lewis up in this third spot. We'll build a little bit of speed. Haniger's a good play right there. We'll have a right middle of the rotation, or of the lineup, with Lewis, Haniger, France. Toro should be batting lefty today. He has better power against righties, though his contact is a little bit weaker. Rodriguez is a left-handed bat, and I like his speed. But I do wonder if I need a little more pop. We have Tom Murphy. He's a catcher, so we can't really do a whole lot with him. I don't really have a whole lot of options. White doesn't have any secondary positions. Dylan Moore does. I could DH him because Rodriguez plays left and center, which we already have covered. Alberto Rodriguez is not... I mean, I guess we'll be okay. I don't want to put too many... The guys that I'm really... that I've been looking at here, Dylan Moore, Evan White. But they're going to be more effective if they bring in left-handed pitchers. I don't know if I really want to work with more righties, giving myself more problems. I think we'll be okay. Not wild about it, but Crawford batting .333 so far, so that's pretty good. Yeah, welcome on into baseball. Great time to subscribe and ring that bell is right now.
Home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in
1999.
Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle
I'd love to split this series, go into Minnesota with a 500 record. We have Robbie Ray on the mound. He is 1-0 already. Pitched really well against Detroit. We had the initial difficulty set at veteran. The hitting difficulty has continued to just go down. The pitching difficulty went up, kind of hit a ceiling, struggled a little bit. It's dropped. So we'll see. We'll see how it works today. I have remarked. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. We are on Veteran Plus.
And here it comes. That one's in
I have talked about how I am a little worried that it's the pitching difficulty is going to rise with like the top couple of starters and then drop with the following three, because I pitched much better with Logan Gilbert and Robbie Ray, who's on the mound today. Maybe deceptively good.
1-2 now. Popped up.
Ooh, boy.
Fletcher retired. 1-1 down.
That was a pitch that was giving me some trouble yesterday. That one was way up in the zone. And yeah, that's not what I want to see.
Brandon Marsh.
Let's see if we can get a read on his he only has 34 power against lefties. I mean, it wasn't as high as I thought it would be, but still not. It's not where I want it. I want him really low in the zone. I want him to do ground balls. Slider was at almost a better spot than.
Next pitch is outside.
Robbie Ray all day.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Crawford, beautiful throw across his body.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him.
That's okay. I mean, that's an athletic play with a speedy guy going up the base path. It's not the biggest deal if we let him on base. Obviously, you don't want it.
Mike Trout. First pitch just misses.
Trout's one home run coming against me yesterday. That one, thankfully, not too high.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Fouled away.
To kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
There we go.
The velocity blasted it right past him.
A little surprised he missed that one.
Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Mariners coming to bat.
Frazier, Crawford, Lewis coming up. I love Lewis in that 3 spot. Ohtani gave me a ton of trouble last season. We'll see how this season goes. 0-1 with his 1 start so far. 5.40 ERA. Got a whip of 180. 5 innings. 4 hits given up.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman.
See what we are dealing with today.
The second baseman.
Learned today that a whip is walk. What is it? WH. Walks and hits per innings pitched. 4-seam fastball tops out at 100. Slider, splitter, cutter, curveball.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Now 1-1.
I think he has a different pitching repertoire than he did last season. I seem to remember that it was a 4-seam and a curveball being his 1-2 punch, or at least that's what gave me trouble. That was a really bad swing.
Rendon throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners line. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today?
There was no reason for me to swing at that pitch. That was really bad.
This talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch.
There we go. Just looked for it. That was what I wanted. Take advantage of
a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Take advantage of a pitch up in the zone.
That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
That's fine. That's fine.
Takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. And the right-hander deals. And it's
there we go. Good look.
And
good look.
As a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line.
Unfortunately, that will be darn.
And there's 2 down.
That'll be a fly out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Not really getting the calls there on the outside part of the zone, or at least the right side. Those kind of edge calls.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. Ripped to short,
and
that's
work.
A base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Ty France takes the ball here
There we
as
go.
he stands in now.
Just in the flow of the game, just relaxing, just chillaxing, hanging out, having a good
Crawford, the
time.
lead runner out at
Playing some
second.
baseball.
Haniger at first, 2 out of the inning.
Ooh, thankfully that was foul.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh,
third.
darn it.
Tosses the first.
Drats,
That's
that
the
one.
inning. Mariners leave a couple. We played an inning. No score.
Hit, out,
Back here at the
hit,
ballpark,
out,
and
hit.
Now it's going to be
No.
Jared Walsh.
Was it out, hit, out, hit, out? There we go. That's the correct order. Damn it.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he
There
continues
we
to
go.
climb the ladder.
There we go.
Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In the air, foul off first. France settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Justin Upton, the next to hit for the Angels. The pitch.
Ew. Gross. That knuckle curve was disgusting.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball.
Mercifully, that one was foul. I'm not
Cut
exactly
action,
sure what I'm
velocity,
doing
very
wrong
good
here.
on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. And the Angels are gone.
But
in
left a
order.
couple of
Moving
those
to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
a little higher in the zone than I wanted.
Back in Seattle, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro.
For the Mariners, the third baseman.
Got him up to 14 pitches in the last inning, so that's good news.
And that's
Right where I was looking.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one I should have gone for. Fuck.
Next offering is fouled back.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The next offering misses.
There we go.
And that's ball 1.
That's a really good
Kinda
job
battling
of
back
laying
here.
off the 0-2 high fastball is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now it's even up.
There we go. Some decent takes here. That one's good as well. So fastball up, off speed low. Ooh, that was the one bad swing. One bad swing. A little bit of an auto swing mode there.
And the righty deals. The punch out there.
Yeah, I saw it. I
Down
saw it
on
break back
strikes,
in, and it was too late.
And he knew it.
Well, that
Damn it.
curveball had some pretty good break to it.
Damn
As
it.
you can see, the hitter just
Batting
locked up a
seven.
little bit.
The
Thought
left
it was a
fielder.
great pitch to hit.
Yeah,
but sometimes you're looking for something
it was
else,
outside,
and you
outside,
can't
and
pull
then
the
broke
trigger.
inside. And it was just, it was,
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jake Fraley drove in their only run in last night's game. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next one misses, and that is ball one.
Fraley has good speed. We build good speed here at the bottom of the lineup with Fraley and Rodriguez.
Next offering misses, and that's ball two.
Kind of gives us almost like a second top of the lineup sort of thing of like speed,
The
and
count
pretty good
2
power with
and
Tom
1.
Murphy.
Ooh.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Got a generous call on pitch number 4.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it.
Batting
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the Mariners DH, Alberto Rodriguez. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
I don't know that Fraley could get all the way around from first to home.
Righty to the plate.
I have more confidence that Rodriguez could do that. But maybe if we were able to poke something deep.
That's a strike.
Okay, that one I'm fine with.
No score here in the second. And that's ball 4.
I'm actually drawing walks. Hello, what's happening?
One down. Now it's John Murphy. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Into the outfield. Base
No,
hit.
stay a second, stay a
Runner
second, stay a
around third. He'll score, and the Mariners take the lead. 1-0.
I thought that was going to be a double play ball. He hit that. It went immediately into the dirt, and I thought, fuck me. Fuck me.
Got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take
I
that
saw the
anytime
slider.
you
It
can
stayed up in the
find a
zone, and I thought, oh, this will be great. And then just drove it into the ground.
And the batter now, Adam
That'll work.
Frazier.
Obviously.
And the pitch. That's in for a strike.
Okay, no, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I would have been under it. It probably would have been a pop-up. We're good. We're good. I was looking too low for it.
To have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even up.
That one's
He
inside.
never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 on, 1 out. So now
Ooh,
1
gross.
and 2.
Yuck. Disgusting.
Throw a fastball by a
You
guy
just
like
go ahead
that,
and
I imagine it's gotta
just erase
feel
that one from your memory.
incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Everything's been a fastball. I'm looking off speed
At the
here.
belt fires. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Shades of the strikeout from earlier.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. Got him looking. That's his second strikeout.
Yeah.
Tremendous job
Yeah.
of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And, I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. And he's already singled in this game. The right-hander back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rodriguez rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely.
If I think it's Trout in center field, if he gets a cleaner hold on that ball, that's likely an out at home. But
just kept it simple.
as it was,
With the middle of the infield.
you can see it here. Hopefully they'll show the replay part of it. That part of the replay. It just didn't look like it was a clean transfer from.
So 2 down. Here's the
Well, here I can. Oh, just
center
kidding.
fielder, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1. And here it comes. And first
That was it.
offering is
That was
foul
it.
off.
If that's timed better, that's a fucking 3-run shot. If that's timed better at all, it's a 3-run shot. Oh, that was
Murphy
it. That was
on
the pitch.
second. Crawford on at first with 2
Fuck.
down. Oh, and
Ooh,
Tuesday
no, no, no,
waves
no,
at
no,
that
no.
one.
Really
No, 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 no.
consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
0 and 2 now. Pitch
There we go.
misses
There we go.
there. Now
Fight
1
back.
and
Battle
2.
back.
Rarely will
Don't
you see
lose
a
it.
pitcher
I've been
just
doing
waste a
really
pitch
well this
like
inning.
that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing.
Sit tight. Take a
Every
breath. You're
pitch
fine.
needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
I missed that slider. Damn it. That sucks. I had one of those with Crawford yesterday.
Good eye right there. The 2-2.
Haniger's another right-handed hitter.
In the air, right field. Ward makes
Ah,
the catch.
that's all right.
And that'll do it.
That's okay. Battled back, raised
Head
that
on
pitch
down to the
count a
top
little
of the
bit.
third. It's the
Had some
Mariners
good
2
takes.
and the Angels
Just
nothing.
missed that home run. That's a bummer. That is definitely a bummer. But hey, 2-0. That's good news.
Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. So in now for the
Leading off
Angels,
for the
Taylor Ward.
The right fielder, number 3.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up
come
there while they're
on.
hot.
Come on.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This bottom half, not to look ahead here. Bottom half of the third inning is important for
Offering
me.
is fouled back.
We have Ohtani up at 45 pitches.
Got him.
Wow, that is a generous strike. We have Ohtani up at 45 pitches or so
One of the most gorgeous
through 2
ballparks
innings.
in the game.
I need to keep that going. I need to keep
Tyler
raising that
Wade,
pitch
the
count.
next to hit for the
I drew
Angels.
2 walks in that last inning.
Ray back to work. 0-1.
It was a magical inning. So what is it? Is it the
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I can't figure out
That's
if it's the timing on the down, the down like pop whatever, or
Yeah,
if
he's
it's
really
the
settling in
angle
and
that I'm
getting
like
the feel for
right
his
or
pitches, throwing them
left
where
too
he
far.
wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chad Wallace. The wide to kick the pitch. That catches the corner. Well, Joe Madden, longtime big league manager, managed the Cubs to that World Championship in 2016 to help break that curse. He's considered one of the best managers in the sport.
Well, I just remember him.
That ends
There
the
we
inning,
go.
So we take a
I just
break.
remember them. That's
Angels
it. The
go
inning's over.
quietly
Your
there.
story.
They trail
No one
things
cares.
here, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter,
Leading off
Mitch
for the
Haniger.
Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
The pitch.
That's
in
a good
there.
take. That's
Strike
fine.
one.
That's
It is a
fine.
quick 1-2.
I was looking real high.
Time around. Last inning through a lot of
47 pitches entering this inning, so Hopefully we can kind of keep that going.
Righty delivers. Bounce to the right
Not
side.
helping. That was really late. All of that was gross.
Leadoff
Stop
hitter
it.
gone in the third.
That's a little more what we're used to. Look at the first pitch, immediately swing on the second one. It's terrible contact. Easy out.
So up next, Ty France.
I mean, with that pitch, worst case scenario, you go down 0-2.
The wind of the pitch.
Don't do that.
First
Don't
offering
do
is
that. Don't
fouled
do
off.
that. Don't do that. Please stop. Stop what you're doing right now.
Next
Oh.
offering is in for a strike.
Oh,
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Next offering is
he
downstairs.
hasn't really been cashing in on 0-2 count. He's been trying to get me to swing. So far I've done a pretty okay job at not biting.
Pitch misses.
There's a couple of
And the
them.
count's
This should be a
2-2.
3-1 count. That first swing was terrible.
One down, base is empty. This to third.
Okay. A little early on that one, but that's all right. That's all right.
2 up, 2 down.
Battled back. I'm looking better at the plate. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Baby steps. Every day. Just
And now
feeling a
for
little better.
Seattle, Abraham Toro. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
the 4-5-6 or 3-4-5 spots in this lineup are could pose problems. Righty versus
Laser,
righty.
Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second.
Okay,
that's a
thankfully that
two-bagger.
throw was a little offline. Whew.
Sheesh.
Okay, so
Sidney,
Toro
that
has
was
a hit
laser
as a
shot.
lefty.
Good thing we have stacked
If they
cast
bring in a
against the
right-handed
defense.
pitcher, he'll flip over to the, or if they flip to a left-handed pitcher, he'll flip the other side. We're in good position here to try and get an achievement. So that's good news.
Good lower half and just unloaded on that ball.
Now it's going to be Jake Braley.
Ooh, do.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Nope, he held back. Two outs. The other way. Base hit.
Nope, stay third.
And they hold the runner at third base.
That's fine.
as they
I'm fine with
decide
that.
Not to risk descent with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits, to me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the
Drive
barrel to
in
the
small ball
ball.
runs. It's a good way. I have to work with a much different philosophy this season than I did last season with Seager having 50 home runs.
And first
That was
off,
real late on that.
off.
All right, Rodriguez. What can we do together here?
And that one
Well,
handled.
that wasn't exactly what I was looking for.
Sends it to Walsh, and that is
Okay.
the inning. Mariners leave a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
The hit-to-run discrepancy is my big worry so far.
And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Leading off for the Angels, the
The
second
big
baseman,
lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Fletcher.
Swing and a miss. They say you win. And now the lefty.
Ooh.
Stays alive.
That one was bad in both the timing and the angle on the control stick.
And a
There we
swing and
go.
a miss. Down on strikes. And one
Got to be
away.
able to catch those runners in from third. I think it's a good hold at third because it wasn't a very deep shot into left field, and it was a much better. He didn't bobble it as much. He got it out of his hand pretty
And
quickly.
next is the designated
So
hitter,
that's-
Brandon Marsh. Grounded
fine.
out his first time.
But just got to be able to bring those guys in.
Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Strike two.
Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the sliders, painting the corners.
Finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Beautiful.
And down on strikes he goes.
Fucking
And it's
beautiful.
2 down.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now batting Mike Trout. And he swings and misses.
That was a
and it's up 2-1.
surprisingly accurate, kind of a missed pitch there. It seemed like I thought that one was going to get hung up in the air.
Next pitch inside.
I was looking for it more. I thought that
It's
first
ball
pitch
and
would be
strike.
more in that
You want to be
location.
patient here. Try to work
Settle down.
if you can.
Mike Trout's been around for
Big
12
power
years. That
bat
is wild.
behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing puts you right back in this ball game.
The
Getting a lot of the,
Angels yet to
like,
pick up a hit
caution.
here. Next
That's
offering
better.
clips
That's
the zone
better.
count even at 2.
That's fine.
2-2. That one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, really surprised he went for that. That was a terrible pitch. Lost the flow, lost the timing there a little bit. Saw a few that sailed there. Mercifully didn't get crushed on anything, so that's all right. But a long at bat for Mike Trout there versus Robbie Ray. 6 hits for the Mariners. Nothing so far in the hit column for the Angels.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1.
I did the like kind of the classic, like, oh shoot, look at that nice pitch. Wait, that was a ball? What the fuck?
Kicks and deals.
That was not a pitch to swing at.
And the right-hander deals.
That was not a pitch to
Swing
swing
and a
at either.
pop-up.
Got under both of those.
One
Looking
away.
too low in the zone. Too committed to that bottom portion of the zone. Not what I was looking at. Adam Frazier, J.P. Crawford coming up next.
Second baseman, Adam.
Back to the top of the
Frazier.
Seattle order. Adam Frazier, the next to hit. And a pitch. That's
Got
towards
under that
center.
one.
Trout
That's
is
not what I
there.
wanted. That is not what I wanted.
Puts the
Damn
squeeze
it.
on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
2 outs,
Crawford.
base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. The pitch. Into center.
Damn it. That's not what I wanted.
Trout
That was like a
makes the
4 or 5
catch,
pitch inning.
And that'll do it. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the
Don't
ballpark,
like that.
all set for the start
Don't
of the inning.
enjoy
Now the first
that
baseman,
at all.
Jared Walsh.
The first baseman,
And he deals. And the slider just misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And there's the strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this
There we
one or
go.
not.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
So the interesting thing is sometimes it doesn't, the down part doesn't go all the way. I don't know why that
This
is.
guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. A wind and a pitch.
Like that one. That one's a good example.
For a strike.
Was it because I was too early?
Well, on the mound,
It stopped
very
about halfway
efficient,
down.
Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
That one had better timing on it.
Late. Down on strikes, and now 2 gone.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And now Justin Upton. And first offering is fouled off.
There it is. There's that circle change that I haven't been able to figure out just yet.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fuck.
0-2 now. And that's outside. The Angels still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Third out. Angels
There's Mariner Moose.
check, and they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Kyle Lewis.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
The right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
All right, it's time for us to get back into our groove.
And a pitch.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well,
Cutter
can't
dropped
really
on me a
judge
little
your game
bit.
plan for that
I
last
kind of like
pitch.
I went,
Guy hasn't
oh,
thrown it very
and
much.
then it
You gotta
dropped.
Focus on the stuff that he's
Fine.
throwing up there most of the time.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Got me with that
Clearly
slider.
was sitting on a fastball
I was looking
right
more of
there,
a
just
more of a
ended up out
curveball
in front of the
situation there.
slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Okay, fouled off the splitter. Everything's been off speed minus that first pitch. It's all been low.
Swings
Oh,
and
got me with
misses.
that slider on
And
the
that's
outside.
first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it.
The right
Pretty
fielder,
textbook pitching.
Mitch.
Get ahead in the count.
Yeah, I don't think it's a
get the
strike if
guy
I just take
in
it
the
either.
box on his heels and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2. The line to kick the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And the righty deals. And that one pulled foul.
Oh no! That's 2 of them that I've missed. 2 sliders that he's left hanging in the upper part of the zone. So like 2 of my better hitters, and I've missed them. I've just missed the timing.
See how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Now a blast to left center. Way back
There
there.
we go.
On its way.
Finally,
Here.
hey, 3rd time's the charm. Left another slider
Haniger
up in the
sends
zone.
it out. His first homer of the
Finally,
year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
finally connected. Whew.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That was with a contact swing too, so.
Ty France getting ready
All
to
right,
hit.
there we go.
Contact guy, good defender.
Fucking finally.
And here it comes. In there at the knees.
Fine, see if we can wear Otani down here. We didn't have to see him as a hitter yesterday. Only had to see him as a pitcher today.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Punishing some of these pitches left up in the zone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So a man aboard, and up next for Seattle, Abraham Toro. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Damn it. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh no, Sean. He's actually going to beat it out. Okay, thank you to Abraham Toro's nice 69 speed there.
Little defensive, jammed him up right there.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jake Fraley.
All right, so we're going to get some speed. I forget how fast Abraham Toro is. So we have 69 speed. We'll have Fraley here, which is like a right around maybe like a 70. And then we'll have 88 speed with Rodriguez. And then good power with Tom Murphy.
Toro leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's not a swing to make. That's not a swing to make. Where were you looking, buddy? You were looking low. Come on, fart face.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ooh,
and there's a foul ball.
Late, lucky to get some contact on it. Just peppering this one zone up here.
Right-hander kick steals.
That one's inside.
Just
there we go.
There. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He is just begging me to swing up top.
Next offering is down low.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Rip back to the mound, and that
Fraley's only a 64 speed. Okay.
The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this.
Wasn't able to continue the flow. That's what I would have liked to have seen more of in this inning. Put on a couple more hits. Big 430-foot home run from Mitch Haniger. And that'll make it 3-0.
Now it's the right fielder
through
Taylor
5.
Ward. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Well, the pitching difficulty got increased.
The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Next pitch misses inside.
That one was bad. That one.
And the count is 1-1. The big lefty turns, kick, steals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him looking. All right. Okay. I do get a little nervous with when the difficulty increases in the middle of a game. Go back to one of the Baltimore games last season.
Back to work. And he drops it down the third baseline. Toro fires over to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Chad Wallach now. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
That would have been a shitty way to lose anything, honestly, but
2 down, nobody on.
Not great. Not great. Did not love that pitch.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Right through there, got him. And that's the 3rd out.
That'll work.
And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chris Rodriguez.
Okay. So we got a righty coming up here.
His team in the game.
At this point in the ball
There
game,
are
we're talking
his
about
stats.
middle innings, and
ERA of
a little limp out of his
10.13.
arm
What happened to the
coming out of the
Angels?
bullpen. We'll see just
Like
how
they had
many
like a
outs
really
he's
bad
able to give
first
his
game
skipper.
maybe or something.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Mariners' DH.
He doesn't even have full energy.
Alberto Rodriguez.
Alberto.
In the first
That's
pitch,
fine. I was
misses
going to
for
take that
ball
one regardless. So we are working still. I guess the other one. Never mind. We're back to a pitcher that has off-speed stuff as his primary. Sinker, curveball, slider, circle change, four-seam fastball. So I'm going to need to try and stay back a little bit. I anticipate he will throw a lot low in the zone.
Ground, right side.
It's a little early on that.
First, leadoff man
I'm okay with that
retired to
swing.
6th.
It's easier to be okay with that swing when you're up by 3. But we'll probably see a lot of pitches
Murphy now.
low in the zone, and especially with righties, probably a lot outside the zone as well.
Ball one there.
There's a curveball that
Activity in the
misses.
bullpen for the Angels. Mike Myers.
Maybe we'll get
Getting
another
loose out there.
one that just kind of
Getting
slips
loose as
up
well.
in the middle of the zone.
And the next pitch is way outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Check swing.
Yeah, I
Good.
went.
And it's 2-1
There was no
now.
reason to even swing at that. Make him prove he can throw it in the
Righty
zone.
to the plate.
That should have been a 4-pitch
Last
walk.
couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good plate appearance there.
Okay, that'll
Able
work.
to take the walk.
That'll work. Got a beneficiary call, but that should have been a walk anyway. I was dumb for swinging.
Can't let it affect
Get a
you.
little lucky there.
Got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And the right-hander back to work. That one misses. Ball one. Murphy at first, one gone.
Oh, Murphy's 51 speed. That's actually not terrible.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
I guess for some reason I thought his speed was closer to someone like a Ty France, like 20 or 30.
Line drive, base hit.
Base hit, base hit, base hit.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
That'll work.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Let's get Adam Frazier going, huh?
First and second, one out. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford for the 4th time tonight. Here comes the pitch. And that's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
The center fielder.
I think that's a tight play. I think it's a good call. I think it's a good call to hold him.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bases loaded, one away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Beats the second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
A big, huge miss there for the Mariners. Is there no challenges?
We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, David Fletcher.
Leading off to the Angels.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down.
So we've had a couple opportunities to send guys around third, have not taken them.
Yo one.
I think, well, actually, we've sent.
Strikeouts have been a big part
That's
of the
a
success
fucking strike.
of
Well,
not allowing
whatever.
a hit.
I think we've sent 1 for 3, and we scored on that one. I think the other 2 holds are good.
That one ripped. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brandon
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. A wind and a pitch. That just misses. And that's ball
Too
one.
slow. Interesting.
Fouled off left side. And now the lefty. There's the swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult. Especially for a
I don't
left-handed
love that
hitter.
he's called 3 sliders in a row.
The Halos hitless so far in the game.
That one
Swings
got
and
absolutely
fouls
rocked.
off.
That was terrible.
On the ground, right side. Frazier handles the chance. Frazier on to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mike Trout. And he deals. There's a strike.
Usually when a
I did
pitcher's
not
had a
feel like that
solid
was-
outing,
that should have been
he
that
has
far
filled the
off.
strike zone, and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Kicks and fires. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy makes the catch, and that'll do it.
All right.
Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Enjoy the 7th inning
New
stretch
arm
there.
into the game, the
New
righty,
arm?
Mike Myers.
Now pitching.
And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 21.
This is a Halloween mask.
Myers.
This is Mike Myers.
Leading up for the Mariners. The right
Now
fielder.
batting Mitch Haniger. Give us a
We have
home
so few
run.
highlights. Let us enjoy.
Just a solo
Let us
shot,
enjoy
but
one, huh?
third swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together
Worth it.
timing-wise, and
Worth it to
he
be able to
blasted outta
see
here.
the bat glitch again.
And a pitch. Way high.
Way high there. All right, what are we working against now? We have a 4-seam, a slider, and a cutter. That's what we'll be looking at for Mike Myers
And
here.
the right-hander deals. And it's 1-1. Right-handed reliever. That one pushed foul. Kicks and deals. And down
Oh, I
low,
looked
strikes
right at
and
it.
goes.
I thought it was going
Down
to
one
break out of
away.
the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know,
first
sometimes
baseman, number
as a hitter, when you're
23.
down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. And a pitch. That misses the zone.
I was looking
And
for it
it's
to
1-0.
just keep trailing out of the zone there. I was a little too focused on not looking like an idiot that I ended up looking like an idiot.
And the 1-0. A swing and a miss. And that's
Big
strike
swing
one.
on that slider there.
Next pitch is outside.
Let him just keep throwing it out there. Thankfully, the one I swung on was the closest to the zone. The others I've just let go.
Up the middle.
That one I should have let go as
Wade
well.
collects, gathers,
He really,
and throws
really
to
peppered
first.
that
2 up, 2 down.
one location.
The third baseman, number 13. Abraham Toro.
And up next for Seattle, Abraham Toro.
We'd have to have them bring in a left-handed hitter and get around the lineup, so unfortunately I don't think we'll be getting an achievement
pitch.
today, but
Hard ground ball.
but
base
that's
stop.
okay.
Well, clearly
11
he was ready to
hits
hit right
in the
there.
game.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Only 3
Got
runs.
Great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now the left fielder, Jake Braley. And here it comes. In the air, right side. Ward settles under it. Makes the grab. And that's the inning. One left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
That's okay. That swing to an out was a much better swing than some of the other swings I've had so far this season. So, no big deal.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
A swing and a soft line. Crawford gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Ty France, nice extension.
Just 5 more outs to get.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. The pitch. There's the strike.
That should have been punished. That should have been absolutely clobbered.
Paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
On the ground to third. On to France. That takes care of Rendon.
And he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Justin Upton at the plate. The pitch. Just missed.
That should have been punished. That should have been absolutely demolished.
Today, just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And 1-2. Next offering is down low. It's 2-2. Two now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there.
Feeling good so far.
This one, 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Suarez. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Rodriguez takes one off the outside here. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Got under that one.
Center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's Tom Murphy.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, Just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here's Adam Frazier. First offering misses the mark.
Figured with a left or a right-handed batter, you wouldn't throw it as far inside, but I don't know if you could have gotten it all the way
The lefty
to the
one.
right there.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground,
Nope,
2
that'll
ball.
give them exactly what they wanted.
To second, pulls him off the bat.
Wow. What is happening? Wow, that was a disastrous play for the Angels.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
No matter what.
It should have been out of this inning, by the way.
Take your game to another level.
The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. That's strike 1.
Looking for some insurance.
Left on base 11.
Or as our friends down in
11.
the South would say,
11.
no
That's
matter how you
gross.
say it, we know what you mean.
Murphy at second. Frazier at first. 1 gone.
Ooh, gross. That changeup way out in front of that one. Was not looking for it.
Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
By the way, working against a four seam, a changeup, curveball, a
Left-hand
sinker.
batter waits. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play
Well,
to end the inning.
They may have had an error the first time they tried that double play, but the second time they were good.
The Angels nothing.
Left so many on base. 12 hits. Throw in 2 walks.
Welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
And the pitch.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
I do love this Google StatCast. That circle change. 7 to 8 miles an hour of difference.
Ray back to work. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Fuck.
No waiting around
Really?
right there. He was ready
In the
to swing it
9th?
on the
Wade,
first
you
pitch.
fucking
Recognized
piece of
the break
shit.
on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job.
Digging in, Chad Wallace. First pitch, and he just misses.
How did I
They wanna
miss
make
that?
sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side.
France, what are you
That's a
doing?
foul ball. 1-1 now. High fly ball out to center field. That's a base hit to Crawford for 1.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Almost goofed up that throw. Almost goofed it up.
Here's David Fletcher. Here comes a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. Out towards right center field. He's got it.
That'll do it. All
And the
right.
Mariners
almost had a perfect game. At least had it into the ninth. Gave up 3 pieces of contact there right at the end, but they were pretty weak contact balls. But that'll work. Hey, that's all right. That's okay. What's important is getting the win. It should have been a much more lopsided game, but did not bring in enough runners. They actually only gave him credit for 1 hit, 1 error. A 1-hit complete game shutout for Robbie Ray. Did bring in did start warming up the closer in case things got a little dicey. I figured I probably should have put him in the 8th and just been like, you know what, he'll be ready. And yeah. 12 hits, 3 runs scored, pretty gross. A lot of base runners on, a bases loaded situation. A couple of times we had runners on third. Couldn't bring them in. That sucks. Not fun, but hey, that's the way it goes. Robbie Ray, though, player of the game and the win. 9 innings pitched, 1 hit, 15 strikeouts. No walks, no earned runs. Shohei Ohtani picking up the loss. Didn't even pitch that poorly. We did get his pitch count up. He did get tired early. He pitched, obviously, 5 full innings. And they went into their bullpen a little bit. 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 earned runs on his line. Tyler Wade, the only person that is credited with a hit for the Angels. Seattle notables, Mitch Haniger 2 for 4 with a solo shot. Crawford 3 for 5 with a ribby. Tom Murphy 2 for 3 with a ribby. Abraham Toro 2 for 4 with a double. So the 3-game skid ends. We're able to get back on our feet in the final game of that homestand. An amazing 15 strikeouts. The difficulty went up right before the 7th. Right as the 7th started. Still got a couple more strikeouts after that, so that felt really good. Hopefully we can keep this momentum as we carry it into the series in Minnesota. It's going to be a 4-game set, and then we'll see the Chicago White Sox for 3 games before coming back home for a big 9 games in 10 days. And that 18th, that'll be the first time that there won't be a baseball game on the channel as far as the regular season. There was a 1-day gap that was not intended between the spring training and this. If I had done the New Zealand trick, I might have been able to get maybe even like a spring training game, something going. But it doesn't matter. We're moving past it. We're moving forward. 3-3 to start the season. That feels good. Not exactly the game that I wanted. We had a lot of base runners on. Got to be able to catch those in. I have to be able to do that. Thankfully, we had a strong pitching performance from Robbie Ray, so that helped out, obviously. And we get a 3-0 victory to even ourselves up at 3-3. I'm going to mute the Elgato here for just a second. And we're actually we'll go to the calendar, and we will sim through autofix. Sim through that lineup, and we'll get you some updated standings here. We are currently in 3rd behind the Athletics at 5-2 and the Astros at 4-2. The Mariners, there you go, at 3-3. The Rangers at 3-4. The Angels at 2-4 early in this season. Logan Gilbert will be next on the mound. He is 1-0 with a 2.57. He'll be taking on maybe Joe Ryan. Sometimes that thing's wrong, but Joe Ryan, he'll be on the mound for the Minnesota Twins, where we're starting a 4-game set between Minnesota and actually... because of the delayed game, tomorrow will technically be on schedule. So there you go. We got a benefit because of the inclement weather in Minnesota. Don't forget, if you want more baseball right here, youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, full games happening throughout the entire season. We'll be lined up playing in step with the Mariners. Our lineup's going to look a little bit different, but that's fine. Excuse me. But every day, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 1 against Minnesota. Goodbye, and go Mariners.